The bull is mistaken me.
Hello everyone! I'm back with another video. If you don't know who I am, my name is Blake and I'm an artist, I'm an illustrator, I'm an educator, I'm an all-around amazing craft person who lives in Glasgow, Scotland. And today I have a very special treat for you. We're gonna go through my old sketchbook. It's been just over a year since I broke into this sketchbook, and after a whole year's worth of notes and critiques and paintings and drawings and sketches, I have a fully finished sketchbook here to share. I was working on my master's dissertation these past 6 months, so the last half of the sketchbook is a lot of writing. However, I definitely still made time to do a little doodle here, do a little marker drawing, do a little painting, because I definitely needed those breaks to all the research that I was doing. I always love to add little bits and bobs from my daily life into my sketchbook as well, whether it's ticket stubs or, as you saw, a pamphlet for a show that I was in. I've also filled my sketchbook with tons of sticky notes and loose paper and other little bits and bobs that I collect throughout the year. And with a final farewell and a the end on the very last page, I'm going to close this sketchbook and retire it for the exact same copy, but fresh and new. I always use these B multimedia sketchbooks, 9 by 12 inches if you wanted the specifics. So I always just grab a new one, smack some stickers on the front, and call it good. There was a time when B paper was out of stock and I was devastated, but luckily I was patient and they brought them back and I was able to snag a few before they went out of stock again. So let's christen this brand new sketchbook with a little bit of drawing. Okay, it's voiceover Blake once again. I thought I'd give a little narration to what goes on in my little brain as I'm doing sketches like this. I have a really material-centered art practice, which in layman's terms, I like starting with the material first and then coming up with the idea second. So, for example, my friend Soleil left these paint pens that are marketed for children. They have a huge nib size, I guess you could call it. They look kind of like a glue stick, but they're just big paint sticks. And they help me stay loose. They help me focus less on the details and really just worry about shapes and colors and layering and working together and trying to make something out of nothing. So these paint pens was what inspired these sketches today and the last couple of sketches in my previous sketchbook. They just have been so fun to play with. I really feel like a child again. I know they are not the most archival quality art materials, but they just live in my sketchbook. So I think it's fine. I think it's totally fine for you to use children's art supplies, because sometimes you gotta stop worrying about the costs of things and just have a little bit of fun. I love how vibrant these colors are and how juicy these paint sticks paint, and it just really lends to a sketchbook experience that is so nice to nice to have fun with. Adam, my boyfriend, actually told me the other day that tulips are his favorite flowers, so I wanted to draw him a little bouquet. We actually have tulips that we got from the grocery store recently, and they have been amazing to watch bloom. Because you buy the bulbs when they're kind of all closed up, but if you add them to nice cold water over the course of a couple of days, they really start to open, and I would say really get to see the full tulip bloom about 3 or 4 or 5 days in. So they're a flower that keeps you on the edge of their toes. But I just wanted to draw these for Adam since he really expressed how much he loved the tulips that we had on our dining room table. And of course, I've drawn tulips before, so why not do a little bit more? And also do some funky colors, some neon pinks, some neon oranges. Right now I'm using a color pencil to add a little bit of line work. Just thought I needed a little something to pull the whole image together, but most of the time I would just let these little paint sticks do their job and move on to the next sketch. In fact, these paint sticks were so fun to use these last couple days, I wanted to do a little Howls moving castle inspired drawing, painting, whatever you want to call it. So here we go.